Um, this is more for short, if anything. It's about the next series I intend to do concerning Antifa. It's going to be called Heroes of Antifa. Problem is that people try and oversimplify it, but it is a concern. Um, so I intend to tell you how what you call Antifa today is quite similar to theistic Satanism. Uh, the methodologies involved are similar. They do have a common background. And, I want to introduce you to people I would call monsters, which you may not know about. Um, you got Marcius Naguma, Ali Soili. Oh, you got Pol Pot, of course. And, you have to look back to where it all began. And this will explain, or I hope to explain to you, how dangerous and indeed quite satanic Antifa is. So just bear with me. And, hopefully you'll get to understand um, the situations we have today. Antifa is going to go after Christianity first and foremost. And you need to know about it. But the thing is, people see it from a Christian perspective and don't take into consideration, the Pol Pot and, Trotsky and others of the similar vein don't see Christianity in that perspective. So in the upcoming series, I intend to explain how it's working, how Antifa works, and I'm not doing this from a political angle per se, but like I said, I was a former theistic Satanist, and Antifa and theistic Satanism run on very similar, if not identical, methods, tactics, operation. And I'll tell you about the Antifa people I've actually encountered. So it's so basically I've told you what I'm gonna do, and hopefully, I'm gonna call it the series "The Heroes of Antifa," and you'll see what monsters these people are or were. And you could look up these people yourself and see for yourself. But yeah, I look like Chong from Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I probably do. Anyway, I I will explain to you why this is important and how Antifa could possibly come into the end time scenario of Christianity, the Antichrist and all that. So I just thought I'd come on, tell you what I'm going to do, and you take it from there. So I will start making clips now, and I do believe that look, I've got to say, people say things like, in the United States, the Democrats, the Republicans, MAGA, whatever. But that's really nothing. That's just window dressing, window shop dressing. You really you really have to take in that it goes way beyond that. Now I will give a shout out. Uh, a YouTuber called Karlin Borisenko. I subscribe to her, and she's given, quite a rundown on it, Antifa, and it's worthwhile looking at. So yeah, Karlin Borisenko, I'm subscribed to her anyway, if you want further information. But yes, this will be quite a problem. Antifa, look, Antifa, like I said, functions like satanic Satanism does. It has sleeper cells within all aspects of society. And people don't want to believe it. That's the thing. They don't want to believe it. But it'll hit you. The things with crooked judges and magistrates letting people walk for doing the most horrendous things. That's part of Antifa. Uh, the only thing that's missing is the outright, let's say, the criminalisation of pedophilia. That's what, well, it's just one of the things they're aiming for. So there will be no laws, no nothing. Quite nihilistic. It really is. And people say, oh, they're just anarchists and whatever. No, it goes beyond that. But the thing with people who get into Antifa is they don't realise that they serve Antifa. It's the greatest con. Get people to serve Antifa without them realising they serve Antifa. Is it brilliantly evil? It sure is. Anyway, I'll just end this here, and hopefully I'll be able to explain things to you. So, adios.